shooting guard position, 6'3", number 36, Marcus Smart. The big man, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At power forward, 6'8", number 28, Rui Hachimura. The other forward, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. The other guard, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the Lakers, once again.
Well, Shams, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a B, $10 billion.
This new group taking over is exceedingly deep-pocketed as well, BA, and those resources may help this team continue to be the league's flagship franchise.
League's in a very healthy spot right now, no question.
That's for sure, and these prices with teams are just going to continue to go up.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Devin Vassell out there with Castle, and it's Champagnie at the 3. Here's Champagnie. A little mid-range shot is up. Count it.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Three-pointer. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Oh, the release, the height. Reeves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
Here's Castle. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, BA, I'm going to tell you guys, because this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me, 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source or a relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
And so it's San Antonio with it, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely, what a slick play. Here's Doncic, an easy 2 on the layup.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Castle against Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you.
Now here's Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smart for 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. To the middle. Vassell outside, lets it go from deep, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Vassell's jumper continues to evolve and improve. He's a real threat off the
2
catch.
minutes remaining.
Here's Doncic, and that one drops for him.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Here's Vassell, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he just came flying in. Vassell making sure it goes down.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Reeves. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Smith in for Luka Doncic. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. McLaughlin comes in for Vassell. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Charles?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, two teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
And it's LaRavia missing. Spurs trail by 5. And he slams it in one-handed.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
And here's Smith. He had 25 points in his last game. Back to Hachimura. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. The kick out to Johnson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. Smith passes to Hachimura. Ayton, a screen on Johnson. Hachimura from long range. From beyond the arc, and then some. Hachimura's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul.
Outside Reeves. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dalton Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
BA, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. And teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
BA, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Chomps, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Banked it in off the glass. Reeves has got 7 points here in the quarter.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And it's Devin Vassell in for Harper. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by the Spurs. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, trying to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding one or two more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the three cities at the forefront of these conversations.
And here's Doncic outside. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, you know, Vassell has shown significant improvement as a passer since entering the league.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Hachimura outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Well, I like seeing Ayton use his size to his advantage, just powering through the contact there.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Reeves. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Doncic hits them both. There's 1:59 left in the first half. Vassell outside. Offline with a 3. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Doncic on the wing from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Castle. Fires the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, BA. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, BA.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Yeah, you just don't expect a man of Wembanyama's stature to have these kind of handles.
Doncic. Counted. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Champagny. Back to Castle. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Some solid defense from Hayes. And Ayton has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Hayes with a screen. Here's Hachimura. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Pass to Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Hachimura covering. Just 3 on the clock. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top.